Hi guys, and welcome to this week's Tea of the Week, where we look into events that may come for each of the zodiac sign. And this week it is from July 19th to July 25th. Remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates with you, leave behind the rest, never ever force it to fit. We're going from Aries to Pisces. There's a collective at the end, which I always recommend you to watch. If you like the content, please like the video. I would please like the video. I would appreciate your support. Now guys, the thing is, I just sat here for over an hour. And I even managed to, I was about to do Sagi, and then I realized there's no sound on. Why? I don't know. So that was a waste of time. Well, no, because I did the readings and they may pop up when I'm redoing them, right? So I almost have to start from the beginning. That's just to say that from Aries to Scorpio, the readings may be very short, but that's because I will probably get what it was that I was reading before and summarize it. I don't have to dive into it as much, just so you know that, right? Again, take what resonates with you, leave behind the rest. And we're starting with Aries, which, funny enough, I can't really remember. Let's see what pops up. Aries, 19 to the 25th. Aries, 19 to the 25th. Show me the Aries. Aries. What do we have with the Aries? Yes, there was something about a little bit of all right, let's see. Something about a... pain over what you no longer have. Well, let's see. What do we have for the Aries here? 19 to the 25th. 19 to the 25th. 19 to the 25th. Aries, 19 to the 25th. 19 to the 25th. Aries. The Four of Cups, and there we have the Empress, the Four of Cups. Aries, we have a Wheel, which is indecisiveness, allowing your life to... Alright. And we have Camel, which was basically what you got the first time around, and we have the Letter, and we have a Vine. You got the Camel here, and that came with the Three of Swords in the beginning. That is, persevere and you will overcome problems. Right? There was something about a lingering disappointment or pain. Let's say like that. There was a sort of could have been betrayal going on. You tell me. It's just there being an energy from the past that was difficult to let go of. But you may come across a stranger this week where the meeting could prove very important. They could have water in the chart. They have the Queen of Cups energy. That was what I got in the past reading. Here we have indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Persevere and you will overcome problems. You are climbing towards success, even though there may be a few clouds in the road or in the sky here. But seek out information that will help you. Meaning that if you probably should be searching for information on your own here. If it is that you find yourself stuck for some reason or another. We have Four of Cups, Seven of Wands, Six of Swords, and the King of Swords, and we have the Judgment here. Again, repeating that there's something here that has to do with you letting go of something. Right? There could have been, it was something that you probably cared a lot about, but probably not a lot of growth in it. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. It could be that this week we do have an energy where it feels as though, when you let go of an energy, then the question is what's next, right? It's about the path. It's about making that decision of letting it go. Similar to the Cancerian I got. But anyway, persevere and you shall overcome problems. Even if you have people who you may sometimes feel as though they're working against you, not really seeing that. There is this possibly a reactive rather than a responsive energy here in you. Because I get that you could be in an energy where it's like you will solve the problem if you have to. But as I said, there may be you coming across a stranger who could have a lot of water within you here, or in them, and I see that you could probably try to push them away, but they could have a beneficial effect. All right, but it's up for you here to determine that you are climbing towards success. If you are faced with obstacles, they are temporary here. You are on the right path. It's just that I get that you may be would benefit you probably, or you would probably tell me I would like to have a friend with me, something like that. It's like being tired of having to do everything on your own. Seek out information that will help you if you find yourself, you know, aiming around or rambling around aimlessly. Like where's the purpose? Where's my goal? It's like lacking that purpose. And without that, it's like, what's next? Where am I going? That can create this stagnancy here. Seek out information will help you. You might come across someone here who can inspire you, and they are probably very giggly and fun, right? So that was what we have for Aries. So we are moving on to Taurus. Taurus. What did we have for Taurus last time? Taurus, last time there was something about a mother. A mother energy. Let's see what pops up when it is. What do we have for Taurus? Taurus. Yes, there was something about patiently waiting for something. Could be, by the way, a new job here, right? A new job. And there was some discord in the family, probably related to a new path. You're probably debating on going on or something like that. Could be a mother who have an opinion about that. Anyway, let's see. Show me here the Taurus. Whoopsie. Show me the Taurus. Taurus, 7 of Cups. We have a fair man, which is dealing with a man. Dealing some relationship with a man with blonde, grey or white hair. We have a vine. Seek out information that will help you. We have a knot, unsuccessful plans. And we have a hat. You will be playing a different role. 7 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles, again, she showed up in your past reading, but there she showed up in the reverse. We have Death and we have 4 of Swords. We have 9 of Swords here and the Sun, which is a legal situation. All right. So in this case, it was right now it's showing up as a man, probably an older man. Man with blonde, grey or white hair, right? Anyway, there's this man here. He's very imaginative. Why is there a delay? Hold on. All right, so we're back. There was a delay there beforehand. All right, so we do have here 7 of Cups with this man here. We need to look more into him, right? If you're questioning why there's not really being very much of success in making plans with this guy here, there's something about you taking up the torch here and seeking out information on your own. For some of you, it's you dealing with this man that he's seeking out information from you. You reverse the roles here in all cases, right? Show me more here. Alright, so this, I've got it as the mother beforehand, but it may actually be a bloody man who has this mother energy within him. He is very, very... How can I say? It's like he needs to have a. He could sometimes have it where he needs to have a hand in everything, right? Be included or something like that. Could be a lot of. I mean, it's typical mother, but he shows up as a man. He's very kind, nurturing, and all of that, but he's almost sometimes a little bit too much. He can sometimes even go into fantasy mode. He can be a little bit too much. Anyway, but in all cases, there is this very, very man with a very, very motherly energy here. Where you may be experiencing some sort of an unsuccessful plan in terms of having experience some sort of a change. I don't know what it is that's going on. It's a similar energy, but it's just a little bit thrown out of it by showing up as a man. Financial pinch is a man who's in a financial pinch. He can, I don't know, I hope he's not going to go all con artist or anything. Where it is he lures someone in and then he rejects them and he keeps his options open. I don't know, I hope it's not that. In all cases here, it's up for you to seek out the information you need. Especially if it is that we have a person here who comes in and out and they kind of drain you. Right now I get that you are still in this patient, because I keep getting patient with you. Patient energy in terms of you understanding that the change that you are expecting may not come right now. For some of you, there is a man in a family who can be, I forgot it as woman before, but right now it shows up as man, sorry. It's just someone here who can be very, I mean, they have a wounded feminine about them, alright? Let's just say like that. They have a wounded feminine energy about them in that they kind of, they don't like to be alone. They can use emotional place at times. I don't know. Definitely have it within them to become, not that I'm saying they're alcoholic, but they definitely have it within them. Meaning that they have, the water is all over the place, okay? The water is all over the place. They are very creative, very kind, but sometimes a little smothering. That's why I got it as the feminine energy beforehand, right? But stay cool, calm, collected. If you're confused by someone here, seek out the information yourself. And you may be playing a different role in that you may not be needing to take care of this person that much anymore, right? Meaning that if this is someone here who stresses you out because they're very, very needy, they need you to do everything for them. They can't do it themselves. It's like they have too many questions. Seeking out information for you about why things can't work the way that they want it to work. Why can't I get my way? Taurus, why can't I get my way? Taurus. And you're like, you know what? I'm taking a vacation from this energy. It's just too much. And I keep getting that some of you're moving away from it. That different role that you're going to play right now, it is slowly removing yourself from this energy here. Being the emotional trash can for someone else. Taurus, I don't know how to make this work. Taurus, like, come on. Alright, so now we are on to Gemini. What do we have for the Gemini? Gemini, the past. Alright, let's get Gemini. Show me the Gemini. Show me the Gemini. Gemini. These ones flew out. Alright, Gemini, what I get first and foremost from the last reading was that you're very, very happy. It was a great reading for you. It's a shame it didn't go through. It was a beautiful reading. It was about you having happiness. If you're about to go to a party, there was a message here about, you having a lot of doors open to you. It's a matter about you not letting indecisiveness take over. Meaning that it's like, I got this almost like a portal energy for you. Not that there is a portal, it's just a way of saying that the energies were just opened up for you. You could, gates open. What matters is how you decide to go through them. Alright? How you decide to grab the opportunities. It's up for you to open those doors. The portal may be open for you, but it's up for you to take the action to go through. And then there was a message about some of you for some of you is this typical indecisiveness of which option do I take, this and that, whatever. It can go in every direction and you just stop there. And then there were others where it could have something to do with imposter syndrome, in that not believing that you are worthy, but you are, right? So there was something about where may that stem from. We have a family matter. The seahorse is showing up again. It was stalking the other ones. We have a cat, a two-faced friend. We have an elephant. A long journey, either physical, mental, will leave you wiser at the end. And we have a not unsuccessful plans. Judgment, Emperor, King of Swords, and the Tower. And the two of Wands here. This Queen of Pentacles. Alright, so this is about you looking into the future here. And feeling victorious. Family matter and judgment. Yes, family matters. That's that was actually showed up in the other one as well. That was a oh my god, it's actually sorry, it's just because this family matter showed up in the exact same position. And I remember saying, Gemini, look up the seahorse. There may be some symbolic, the animal seahorse, there may be a symbolic here for you. That's all for you to look into, right? Because the seahorse here has this male seahorse. He carries around the eggs. He carries around the entire family, right? On his shoulder. So for some of you, there was this indecisiveness that may have to do with a father. Well, anyway, where it may be have to do with what about my family, right? Like what about the expectations of my family, or just taking on a lot work from the family, is carrying family on your back almost, right? Or they're calling you a lot. The energies are very present here. So in all cases, you do have a lot of almost like an inherited energy with you here. It does come with a judgment, right? Now, for some of you, what we're dealing with here is there's a phone call coming in from a two-faced friend. It was the Emperor, could be a boss or someone like that, or father, right? Who's very, very powerful almost. They are sometimes a little bit of a cold here. It's almost like getting a message here that some plans here are going to be unsuccessful, which is a weird energy compared to the last one where it was that you get a wish fulfillment. So you getting victory? I don't know. Yeah, I almost get it like this portal opening here. And you're going on some sort of a journey here that is going to leave you very, very... I feel as though you've already been on it. I don't know, you're either going on it or you've been on it. That has to do with going on some sort of a journey that's going to leave you have a lot of wisdom when you reach the finish line here. Because there is someone here who's two-faced in terms of how the two of you plan to move forward, and the plans will be unsuccessful. It's a strong masculine energy. The one that's two-faced, right? Comes with the Emperor here. And does also come with Tower. Look out for whether or not there's some significant Mars placement going on for you. Mars, Pluto, I don't quite know. Mars, Pluto, Capricorn, Aquarius energies are very significant here. Because keep getting as though it has to do with you going on some sort of a new journey, although some of you may not want to hear that. New journey, but first coming to the understanding that someone here is two-faced. The thing is, Gemini, I get as though you may actually already have taken the steps to leave this energy behind here. Gemini, this I keep getting, yes, I just saw the world here. I keep getting that this weird image of you. Imagine a door here, right? Someone here is behind you who's two-faced. You stepping over into the new energies. When you finally take the step, you take the action and you step in here. And they can't reach you. The energetic cord is caught. And it's going to come as a shock to someone here. Does that make sense to you? That was the energy I get here. You're having victory. It's literally stepping into a new energy. I look like a not raccoon, yes, but look a panda. I don't know. I think I have some mascara gone wrong from yesterday. Anyway, So what do we have for the Cancerians? What do we have for the Cancerians? Show me the Cancerians. Show me the Cancerians. Show me the Cancerians. Cancer. Hermit underneath. Alright, Cancer, from the other reading. Hold on. From the other reading that got deleted, right? Oh no, that was not deleted, there was no sound on it. There was an energy here of you having let go of something, right? There was an energy change within you that's been from the past, but it will start off having, I don't know, an energy that's been played a significant part in your life, whatever it is, a particular way of thinking that then affects the way that you've been behaving, right? It's similar. Yeah, it's just an energy that's been very important, and you walked away from it. A change has happened, but it's still difficult to release emotionally, right? So that was what I got, the significant energy being letting go of a particular way of behaving and thinking. That can be, for instance, it's basically similar to a life transition or a transition in general, in that it's about, let's say that you, yeah, it's typical. Let's say that you were in a relationship for a long time and you just became single. Now you no longer have to think in ways where it's also about continuously also taking the other person into consideration, because you are no longer a couple. You are no longer paired. You are no longer sharing your life in that way with another person. But if you're so used to doing it, if you've been in this mindset where it is that when you going grocery shopping, you also think, oh, I wonder what that person would like for dinner, right? It takes a while to get out of that, of reminding yourself you no longer have to think that way, because they are not there. Or, yeah, you know what I mean, right? Anyway, so let's see what we have for the Cancerians. We have a Scales, keep your life in balance. We have a Cane, pay attention to your health. We have an Ear, good news. And we have a Butterfly, changes for the better. This one showed up here at the other one. We had in the other reading a caterpillar and a butterfly. It was, things will not always be this way. A change is coming for the better. And that was a butterfly. The change was also coming for the better. Right? So we have the Scales, keep your life in balance. It comes with the Hermit, the Four of Wands, King of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. This was a strong home energy, by the way. So what is up with this Eight of Swords? Shown up so much as underneath the deck energy, by the way. The Eight of Swords is you being a little bit in your head here. There's something here that makes your heart sing. And for some of you, it's that the past energy, even though it may not be with you, it still has a sweet, soft spot here, right? It doesn't have to be a love relationship. It can be a job, a car, whatever. Anyway. Oh, it's such a shame these past readings didn't really work out, because it was a sweet reading for you. Anyway, keep your life in balance comes with the Hermit here. This has to do with your inner wisdom, right? Oh God. Pay attention, yeah, alright, I get it, yeah, remember the other reading here as well. Something about here, pay attention to your health, pay attention how to the people in your environment. There was a turkey in the other reading, someone behaving stupidly, which was a person who may sometimes have a negative effect on you. I may not be a person, right, for some of you it's just the environment here. Pay attention as to how your house, your living conditions, your family, how they are affecting your, when I say mental health, could also be physical health. You know, you be it mental, physical, or both. They kind of go together, right? Be careful of that. Or not careful, be mindful. Be mindful of how your level, your physical energy levels here, right, are affected by whatever is going on here in your environment. You do see there's a good news coming in, that a change is going to happen for the better here, and that will help you keep your life in balance. But again, especially if it has to do with your health, by the way, some of you are getting a good news regarding your health or a home. Now it shows up as your health here, right? Or the health of someone that you hold very dear. But I keep getting here also of being mindful of I don't know, let's say that you live in a very, very dirty place or something like that, that may be affecting, like allergies or something like that. But a change is coming for the better, but I keep getting also be patient here. And also be kind to yourself. Show me this King of Pentacles. 7 of Cups. For some of you, it's almost as though, how can I explain it? It's like the energy that you let go of. You may actually get some sort of a message that kind of brings it to an end. Let's say that this, I'll give you an example here. Let's say that it is this partnership that ended. It happened a long time ago, but then you may get some message that they have moved on, that they are in a new relationship or something like that, and they are happy. Let's say that you were the one who broke up with someone, but what then comes here is a little bit of a release, even though it's a bittersweet one, but it's a little bit of a release because it comes with the understanding, all right, it is over. Yeah. Now for the news for some of you, again, if this has to do with your home, I am getting that you understand that you have opportunities. Still, as from the other reading here, there is a fine balance in terms of being pressured by other people, and then also allowing yourself to be you, but in ways where it's kind of like a collaboration, right? So you're working together. Especially if the reason why I'm really stressing this or putting it on here is that because it ties to your health. Some of you is it's just there's so many messages coming through here. It's a good energy because it's progressing you forward, but it's almost like it's gonna happen very quickly. This news you're gonna get may come from, it's almost like some of you are getting a job opportunity or a new path. It doesn't have to be job, but I got a little kick in the heart here. And we have there's aces. I got Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups, and the Two of Wands. This is being told that you have opportunities. There are other opportunities out there for you. But still, you still get that your heart sometimes linger a little bit back here. Now, why do we have this shit? I don't want to talk about that. It's just seven of Swords, Hanged Man, and the Page of Swords. That was the other energy I got here. Cancer, again, I keep getting that. Look out for people here who are trying to pressure you and sell you something they shouldn't sell you, right? And they're doing it in the wrong timing. Strongly recommend that you stay connected to yourself. Stay connected to yourself, even though you may be stubborn sometimes, but keeping your scales in balance. And be mindful of your health, right? Don't let people stress you. You probably need some sort of a quiet, or not quiet, you probably need some, peace and quiet around with the people around you right now. And people gotta understand that. They gotta respect you for that. Or at least I hope they do, right? Anyway, let's see what we have for Leo. What do we have for the Leo? Show me the Leo. Show me the Leo. Show me the Leo. Leo. Six of Swords for Leo. What do we have for the Leo? Leo. We have a flower. Flowers, happiness. We have an announcement. We have a bag, new job, a raise, and we have to fly. That's very interesting because similar to what I got from the other reading, which was you reaching a position of power. Possibly, yeah, getting like, it's basically like being promoted to boss. Or but you know, having a position of authority, but with that position also comes responsibilities. Anyway, we have happiness. That's what stands at the top of it all. Flowers, happiness. All right, can't focus. And then we have Six of Swords, right? We have the bell, which came at a position where we had authority or throne of power, right? And that comes with the Nine of Cups. Then we have Five of Pentacles comes with the back, and we have fly and Ace of Swords, which unfortunately has something to do with a period of ill health and depression. Anyway, and we have death. Right, so there is an inner change going on here, or at least a change of a situation, especially this that you are getting some kind of a news regarding a new job or a raise. But what may actually be worrying you has to do with the paycheck. Oh yeah, I did get the other energy from the other reading is that something looked amazing, but I did get some sort of not deceptive, it was a dishonest energy. It took me, your reading took a little bit of a while because this happens sometimes, right? Where I get a surface energy, different levels of energy. I get the surface energy, everything looks amazing. It was like you getting, yeah, this new opportunity, announcement, something you really want, shows up as something important, such as a new job or a raise, and it came with the position of authority, which was reaching this, you know, think of the empty throne. The empty is a boss position, right? It's power. But then I got someone here being dishonest in the way that they were doing something, in the way that they were reaching something, or the way that they were, in this case it shows up, could be that it has to do with money, right? Selling you something and not really paying for it. But what I do see as the overall energy is a happy energy for you. So let's focus on that because it has something to do with moving into the future, moving away from a mindset that may not be very beneficial for you. It does come with this announcement. It makes you happy. You're moving into your happiness here. And with this understanding that how can I explain? See, here it comes again. It's the exact same place where it happened the last time. When that, after the first two cards, everything yay, and then just it cuts right here, and right there when I reach here, the energies twist on me. So I'm trying to figure out whether or not it's because we have a different setting. Well, what did I got the other one? Like an example saying that it's like someone here getting a new job with a new raise, more money, right? And then someone in the family, or family, someone here sees it as a good thing because then they can take those money, right? It's like someone here, you getting the job, you getting the money, and then your spouse or your children or whatever, they see that as, that's amazing, your money is my money. You go work your ass off and I'm taking it and I'm spending it on myself. Which was a little bit of a, yeah. And then I got the other energy where it's that someone here also could be reaching some sort of a position by, stealing it and sacking other people. You tell me, in all cases, I see you being happy, okay? Because you're being victorious and you're being seen. Why do I keep getting that someone here has something on their consciousness? I don't know. It doesn't have to be you. It may even be someone in your midst. Who is this? There's a pushy energy here. I can't really put my finger on it. The important thing is that you're happy, okay? The important thing is happiness here. New mindset. And if you have been worried about financial situations, you are coming out of it. Okay, good. For some of you Scorpios, I'm also getting... No, Scorpios. For some of you Leos, I'm also getting a vacation energy, by the way. Meaning that you have... For some of you, if you've been in a high-stress environment, this could be the result of working in a high-stress environment where you always have to look over your back, if you know what I mean. And then taking a holiday or vacation here, just get it to disconnect from it, because mentally it can be exhausting. And then you come back recharged. So it's just, yeah. Anyway, maybe that. Let's see what we have here for Virgo. Virgo. What do we have for the Virgo? Virgo. Show me the Virgo. Show me the Virgo. Show me the Virgo. Show me the Virgo. Virgo, are you crazy? Nine of Pentacles. That was the exact same thing that was under the deck when it was the last time with you. Nine of Pentacles. And I went over it. This is the Virgo energy. It's Venus in Virgo, but it's Virgo energy. Interesting. Exact same position. Alright, let's see. What do we have? We have a rainbow. The most difficult part of the situation is over. We have a mountain road. You are on the road to success. Why can't I breathe? We have a desk. Pay attention to your work. And we have a bouquet. Compliments from an admirer. Why can't I breathe a little bit? Just like... and I look crazy doing that. But that's part of my charm. Nine of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Sun, and the Judgment. Oh, and we have Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Hanged Man there. Nine of Pentacles. The other such a shame it didn't get sound on the other ones. In the past, the other reading, there was a tortoise, a turtle that came with this Nine of Pentacles, and there was an energy of, you know, being in an energy where it feels as though you had been there forever. You know, it's like, I'm not stagnant, but I'm moving so bloody slow. It's such a slow road to success, and feeling as though you're not getting anywhere. But what you don't see is that you're getting a lot of wisdom. You're getting a lot of wisdom from this, because they are learned experiences. What is wisdom? Wisdom is not knowledge, because the wisdom is something that comes with age, or it comes with experience, basically. Wisdom has to do with experience. Knowledge you can read from books, or you can get from books. You can get knowledge from studying. Wisdom is applying the knowledge into practice, right? It's going into the laboratory. Knowledge you get by studying the books, then you take that knowledge and you throw it into the bloody lab, and you do it again and again and again, and you mess up, and then you learn, and then you perfect it. So almost, that is the Nine of Pentacles energy, right? That is becoming very skilled. It's beyond skill, but you gotta go through the work, and it takes time. So if you feel as though you're stuck and you're not getting anywhere, it's because you are learning. You are reaching this, becoming very independent. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Even if you feel sometimes as though it's very, very slow. There's a mountain road. You are on the road to success. You are. But this is the Capricorn goat. No, this is the Capricorn mountain, okay? You are a Virgo. You would probably like to debate. You'd probably sit there down the mountain saying, all right, let me solve the riddle in terms of getting Sesame to open. Whereas the Capricorn knows, you've got to climb that mountain here, right? And you're like, no. I want to charm my way into it. Sesame, I will find the riddle. I will go through all of the lab. Yeah, but that is the lab, right? Getting up there. You are on the road to success. But it does come with a pain here, right? We're going to look a little bit into that. Pay attention to your work. Well, saying that to the Virgo is a... No way. Yeah, of course. Virgo, you're a perfectionist. Oh, you're not that you are, but you could have that within you, right? And that's not a bad thing. As long as you're also willing to accept when things cannot be perfect, because otherwise you get stressed. Anyway, we have here compliments from an admirer. Oh, here we go. There was a woman in the other reading, a younger woman, right? And I spent a great amount of time here trying to explain her energies because, well, there were two... All right, long story. First and foremost, I got a younger energy where someone here was what I would call a fox, a survivor. They were not necessarily a bad person, but they could be very selfish. They could have an emotional, they could have a level of immaturity. What do I mean by that? Well, a lot of things. Meaning that we have, when it comes to maturity, right? There are different forms of maturity. We have the physical maturity, which is a typical age. Right, I mean, I don't really look like I'm 5 years old anymore, do I? So, that's the age, the body, the maturity, you know what I mean, right? And then we have the emotional maturity and intellectual maturity and probably a lot of other forms of maturity. So for instance, that's why you can have a 50-year-old person and they can have the emotional maturity of a toddler. So there was a younger woman, she had a younger energy with her. She was okay, all right, that's what I'm saying, but she did have this tendency to look out for herself first and foremost, and flattery, and it shows up as a younger generation energy where it is, can I call it the networking mentality, which is what we are basically taught to be, in that, be sly a little bit, be a salesperson or something like that, right? For some of you would feel very comfortable with the energy. For me, it's a little, because I'm a different energy, right? But they were not. So for me, I could do, when I picked up on that energy, I think, see, again, I'm explaining it insanely here. But that was because when I picked up on that energy, I could have gone bad person and go into this antagonist almost. But that's not how it is. It's just an energy that's very different from me. But this person here, they have this slyness about them, right? And they could be very admiring here, but just I personally, I don't know, I can explain, but I just get this, where's the authenticity in it? That's all I got. But you know what, you apply it to your situation. I just got this, where's the authenticity? You know that when you get a compliment, I don't know, maybe that's probably also the Nine of Pentacles here too. It's like, right, what are you playing at? What do you want? But yeah, anyway, you are on the road to success. Pay attention to your work here, and I don't know, I get here. Why do I keep getting that? So like this compliment saying this. I don't know. It's interesting. Show me this Three of Swords. We have a sneak energy. Look at all these swords. This is so going to be the stalker. Three of Swords. Three of Swords, Page of Swords, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Two of Swords. You are on the... There's a bump here. Someone here is spying and they are stealing away someone. It's like they are... I keep getting this. This is the sly energy where they are... Oh, it's like do you know when you go to... do you know that? I hope you don't know this. It's like someone stealing someone's work and taking credit for it. But they're being so charming. It's It's actually a little bit, I don't know, I'm not so fond of it. Because it's sly. I don't know, you tell me here. It's a friendly energy. Compliments from admirer. Show me that one. Yeah, that's the compliments. I don't know what's being said. Oh, you're so brave for being capable of walking away. What is up with this person here? You know what? You tell me. I just get that someone here is they're being admiring because they're trying to achieve something, right? And I am a skeptical person. So the first thing, if anyone were to come with me at this energy, even if they were trying to achieve something good, the first thing they would meet is but that's because it's me, right? I'd interrogate them. Just because, you know, I just what? But you know what? For other people will probably enjoy this. I don't know. I'm a skeptical goat, all right? The most difficult part of a situation is over. Takes time here though, right? You are on the right path. Pay attention to your work. And just, I don't know, take whatever resonates with you, all right? Compliments here. I don't know. I'm not one for flattery, okay? Anyone trying to flatter, it's nothing to do with not being able to receive a compliment. It has, because it's very important to be able to receive a compliment. I have worked on that. It's just flattery. I don't know. That's just me. All right. Could just be my response to it. That's why it took so long. So what do we have here for? What do we have for Libra? Oh, Libra. Interesting one for Libra. Libra. Show me the Libra. Libra. Show me the Libra. Doing it again. All right. Now. Libra. King of Wands. Libra, I'm so excited to tell you about the reading I did for you where there was no sound on it, because you had such an interesting reading. I really enjoyed doing it because, long story short, I enjoy diving into energies that are not mine sometimes because it's like, oh, it's interesting. So what I got there was someone here having somewhere out there. It showed up as you, right, Libra, but reverse the roles. There was someone here who had their eye on someone very, very beautiful, Queen of Wands, and here we have the King of Wands here, right, and the Queen of Pentacles also showed up there. Anyway, there was a person here. They had their eye on her because it was a woman. She showed up as having dark hair or dark complexion, or she has this glow about her. But she could, you know. All right, you take what resonates there, right? But when I picked up on her, I really got her energy. She was really attractive. She has something, the way that she did something with her hair, right? Something about the way she flashes something. And there was something serious about a tan in it, something being tan, but I got that as being the glow that comes from her. Anyway, very, very attractive. But someone here was looking at her. And that would be you, right? At this person, feeling an extreme strong soul tie and being a little bit annoyed at that strong soul tie. And someone here was really taking their sweet time, trying to figure out how to approach this person, because this person, not only were they very beautiful, they were also very smart and very no bullshitter. So they were it was showed up as you being the one that's taking your time here, trying to figure out how to approach this person. And that may be because there was Sagittarius included, and there was Capricorn, and there was Gemini. But this sort of shows strong Sagittarius on your side here. But it was a strong soulmate. We had Temperance, the Lovers, and Two of Cups. But we also had the Devil. So it was, so there was something trying to get away from this connection, but something pulls back here. It shows up at a strong soul tie there, right? Feeling kindred in some way or another. It doesn't have to be in love or anything. It can be in work. But it was one of those situations like where it's you are so similar and you're so different at the same time. You wish you didn't have to approach this person, but you feel as though you should. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's see what we should have showing up for you this time. But the person that I picked, it was a very, very interesting energy. It was not bad or anything. It was trying to figure out how to approach someone. And the person, I would understand why someone was working methodically in that. Is because this person here was somewhat, or there's a strong energy about them, or let's say it like that. They could be intimidating because of their glow. See, there we have this dark woman here. Dark woman. She also knows a lot. She talks, she probably has an entourage here. It's almost like the It Girl or something. Anyway, we have here needle and thread and key. That is, a sincere wish will be granted and a successful outcome to your problems. We have a bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. We have a teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. And we have a butterfly, a change for the better. So it could actually be a friend, right? So probably two women, or like man, woman, doesn't matter. King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess, what to call her, Hierophant, High Priestess, and the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Chariot here. See, that's the thing, when it showed up with you Libra, is because there was an energy in you that you are really about, see, that was what I got here. You wish you didn't have to connect with this person here, because you kind of want to go at things alone, but it's just, right? Something about them. Anyway, we have a wish will be granted and there's a successful outcome to your problem. But it has a lot to do with whether or not, when you're threading this needle that will make things patch things together and your wish will be granted. There's something about, what does this thread consist of? That's why it's taking this time. It's sweet time here. In trying to open up the door here to have the successful outcome to your problems. Because it's about figuring out how to thread that needle here, right? It's almost, by the way, almost as though this person you got your eye on, they know this. For some of you, it's this, because that was the earthy energy I got here, right? Even though this person that I got as very sexy and all that, showed up very fiery, right now they're actually changing on me a little, but it's still the same energy. But right now it's not so much about the love energy. Right now it's far more about the collaboration energy. About this person here is a Queen of Pentacles. They have the wand energy within them, in that they can really shine light to something, but they are also they are very practical. This is Sagittarius and Capricorn. So they are very they have this enlightenment, but they're very earthy, right? They're very hardworking, experienced. They are, good place to go for advice. They're not really going to give you the advice. They're not going to come to you as a King of Pentacles. There's a Queen. So you come to the Queen. You approach the Queen. Queens don't approach anyone. Not when they show up like this. They are approached. So, yeah. But it's like you get, this person here could help me in this case. But how do I reach them? Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Of course, for some of you, this could be a same-sex connection, all right? I was just saying that. if you know what you place it, whether or not it's a romantic or it's work or it's friendship. Anyway, with the High Priestess, deep friendship with someone of the same sex, it can speak to that. In that case, it would be 2 women. But anyway, show me more on that one. You know what? I almost got this here, someone saying there's a friend in your life for the better. And that would then be this person. Even though, I mean, it's like a high voltage connection here. Even if it's just in friendship. It's one of those when if you 2 of you got together, you could probably do amazing things. As the energies are right now, it's almost like, dang it, is this like the new starting of a... Do you remember, what was it, Apple and Wozniacki? No, it's not Apple. People who did Apple, or, you know... I'll give you another example. Mickey Mouse and Minnie, whatever. Just, you know, sometimes when people come together and they co-create together something, amazing can happen. Because they each bring talents. Anyway, someone deep friendship with someone of the same sex. There's a very... Yeah. Very expansive energy here, especially because of the Sagittarius here, right? So it's a good energy for you. But I also see... This is either something that's coming back together. Maybe that's why it's so difficult to get it to come together, why it has to happen like very, very methodically, because the 2 of you could have had a misunderstanding or something like that. Right? And it may... Libra, I'm just gonna say it. Is it because some of you Libras are so used to doing things alone? It's a good energy because it's a realization of one's own limits and the other person's talents. And it's such a beautiful... I would say it's a beautiful energy because it enables... or it lays down the foundation for good teamwork, and we really co-create a lot of beautiful things when we work together. But I keep getting here again. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit, but yeah, because things are still up in the air. And there is this, I mean, for you, there's this strong energy about, alright, I have a firm understanding, I'm buckling up, I'm ready, I want to move into the future, I have this understanding that I have to give something of myself or have to do something here. I'm ready to expand, try something new. Very bossy, by the way, you're very bossy. But there's still also this energy related to walking away from something else, right? It's making the decision to try something new. Alright, you tell me whatever it is. It's a very interesting energy. So we are now moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio. Done. Scorpio. The Sun. Alright, Scorpio. So to recap the other reading I did for you, there was a message, very plain and simple, that had to do if someone here ghosts you or someone here does not make you a priority, be mindful that you don't allow that energy, that pursuit, to distract you from your path and the people who really matter to you. There was something here about being derailed a little bit from your path. Or there's a risk of it because if someone here probably ghosted you or someone here is not communicating with you or something like that, and then you place attention onto that and then you forget what really matters here, right? And there was something about possibly even saying no to offers from family or offers for those, again, who really matter. And that you might regret later on. What do we have for Scorpio? We have here a fire, strong emotion, passionate, love or hate. I have a hiccup. We have a tulip, passion, so it's a great passion. We have here a bear, danger, especially in money matters. And we have a Flowers, happiness. The Sun, the Two of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, also Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse here. Right, so now the energies has shifted here on you. We have strong passion going on with you, lots of passion, a lot of happiness this week. Immense happiness. So that's a little bit on the opposite end of the other energy, isn't it? Now, the thing is, it's a similar energy from the other reading in that there's something here about forgetting to prioritize someone who really matter. There was a partnership here. I don't know if it was a child or something like that. There was someone important and they were being forgotten. Almost possibly risking being neglected because of another energy. And then, but however, in the other reading it showed up as someone here ghosting, and then it was the frustration here. But strong, passionate, just great passion showing up. Look out for unexpected outcomes, or not outcomes, money matters showing up here, right? For some of you, it's going to be like an offer coming in. Do you want to go travel? And you just, hey, yes. Especially if it is that you've been very, very bored. But why do I keep getting that? It's almost like we have this child energy, and they're being forgotten. It's almost like, did you forget your fish? Did you suddenly get someone with you get a lot of passion here and you forget to feed your fish? And guess what? They die. That was just something, it's just an example here. It's, yeah, you know what I mean, right? All in all, lots of happiness, lots of passion. But there is still somewhat of a frustration, especially if it is the person where you have this passion with, that they live at a distance from you. Okay, so what I get here is that I keep getting this offer coming in here about going out having fun. There may be someone coming in very carelessly saying, hey, Scorpio, let's go have fun. And of course you do that. You do whatever it is. Because I see a lot of happiness here. King of Wands. Okay, you know what? This is amazing. For now, right? The energy is here. You know what? It shows up on the table as you having a blast. As always, be careful you're not doing it with a fuckboy, fuckgirl, right? And that's where we then have the conflict showing up. This week shows up as amazing, lots of happiness, lots of passion. Go for it. I'm just a little bit, because the other reading I got was, how can I say that? It would then probably be the energy that follows, which is, they haven't called me after this wonderful night we had together, or something like that. But there's also one here about, you actually forgetting something very important because this suddenly took over. It took over, and then, how can I say, it's like forgetting to pay the bill because you were you invested a lot of money into going out and having fun and enjoying and paying for all your friends, and then you forgot that you had to pay your rent or something like that, right? It's something important being forgotten. I'm not saying not to go out and have fun. I say go out. Have the time of your life. But when it comes to your money, be mindful that you have some savings still in case the car breaks down or something like that. It's just, it is that about, you have fun. Don't waste all your money on shallow things. So not unless you have this backup budget, if you know what I mean, right? So, Scorpio. Now are we on to Sagittarius. Saggy. Sagittarius. Show me the Sagittarius. Fortuna, Sagittarius. All right, Saggy, there we go. Saggy. I had the King of Pentacle and now it's the Page of Pentacle. That's interesting. That's a little bit of someone being very, very adult and all of that. And then suddenly they are back to basics. Anyway, let's see what we have here. We have a broom, a new home, and a new attitude. I like that. So we have a fan, romance, celebration, and party. Diamond, you will be receiving or giving a precious gift. And a teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. I love this energy. New home, new attitude. That would explain King from Pentacle to the Page of Pentacle. That is basically, I'm just gonna say it's moving. All right, it's moving and having something new you have to do. Something it's a lot of work here. It's like, you know, you go from one house where everything was already apartment house, whatever, things were all decorated, and then you move somewhere new and you have to start again. It is, I get like a interesting energy. I'm laughing a little bit because basically a lot of people I know this week, last week was all about this energy here, right? Even myself, if you can hear there's an echo in here, I hope you're not hearing it. It's because I myself have just done all of this. But anyway, we have 6 of Cups and the Sun, and we have Ace of Cups, and we have the Happiness. We have Happiness. 2 of the cards that speaks. All we need is a star here, right? Was it not there? Yeah, it's here. It's beautiful. Beautiful, Saggy. New home, new attitude. You have a lot to celebrate here. For some of you, by the way, this could be news of a pregnancy, but because it has, not that I'm seeing the Empress here, but it has, sorry. That's annoying. Just we were talking a bit about the children energy, and that's child. Anyway, but there is this feeling as though you can take on the world, and yeah, probably. You're just very, 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 very happy. And not only that, there's a deep friendship with someone of the same sex. That's basically good friendship. It's the importance of a friend. And you may be giving a gift, or you may be getting a gift from someone here. That's what I get. It is probably someone you've known for quite some time. It's like a sweetheart. Of course, it could be your child, by the way. But I see you actually getting something here, and it's so beautiful. For some of you, you're being proposed to, by the way. Yeah, some of you may actually get a diamond ring here, a proposal. But for most of you, that's probably, that may be if you're in a same-sex relationship. But anyway, most of you, there's just this, it's I don't know if you're going to a birthday party or something like that. There is just this very beautiful, beautiful friendship with someone. This could be someone you go way back, right? I keep getting, and I'll be there, or you'll be there. You are there for each other, you're besties. And that energy is going to take on significance this week here, right? For some reason or another. Someone here is getting something, and it's very solid. Or someone's like getting the keys to something. Getting the keys. Getting the invitation to go to a party. Saggy, it's such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy, okay? I don't even... Alright, is there anything else we can say here? Show me this sun. This the Fool. It's a brand new beginning here. Alright, I can't really say this anymore. You getting this friendship is amazing. It's I don't know if this is, there's just so much appreciation between the two of you. So much appreciation. It's I don't know, some of you have an anniversary and you're celebrating like 10 years ago we became friends, or 20 years ago we became friends. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful energy. And it's an appreciation of your, I don't know, it's just, I love this. I don't want to leave this reading because it's so wonderful. Anyway, show me this broom. You have changed. You closed out a chapter of something here. You are the king of your castle. Or you are becoming king, queen, whatever of your castle. You place yourself here, right? But you show up as very decisive. There we have you, very beautiful as well. This is something about you. This is... there's something about the home, and there's something about another person that you're very... They are very dear to you. They could actually be your child, right? I don't know. Maybe they are having a birthday or something like that. You tell me. You tell me. It's just so beautiful. It could actually be falling in love with your child, if you know what I mean by that. It's you know what I mean, right? It's that of, you know, you see them blossoming suddenly. I don't know. You see a new attitude. You see them doing something you haven't seen them done before, and you just sit there and you're just amazed at how. You know what I mean, right? If you have children, you know what I mean. It's just that you're just amazed. It's like falling in love, what I meant by that. Of course, it could also be with this friend here. If then you, in that case, you would have known them for a very, very long time. And you're just amazed. You know, that's what happens when we really love someone. This is love. When we really love someone, we are amazed by them. For who they are. As they are. It's nothing to do with bettering anyone. It's just, you know, sometimes also friends, right, or family members. You just, it's like you look at them and you're like, dang, did you do good? Dang, do you deserve it? You know what it means, right? That's love. That's love. That's love. How lucky are you to have someone like this in your life? Saggy, that is beautiful. Anyway, so now we have Capricorn. Show me the Cappy. Show me the Capricorn. 1925. 1925. Cabby. 7 of Cups. Alright, let's see. Coffee. 7 of Cups. Oh no. Take care, bats. Take care. Enemies are working against you. Alright, and we have Crypt, birth or conception of a child or enterprise, a diamond. You will be giving or receiving. You will be receiving or giving a precious gift. A dark woman, dealings with, and or relationships with a woman with dark hair or complexion. 7 of Cups. Sweet. No. 3 of Swords, 8 of Cups, 2 of Wands, and the 5 of Cups. Congratulations, Carrie. You got the no reading. Alright. Dang it. Right, so that's it. All right, so take care. Someone here may be working against you. 7 of Cups. Oh, come on, want to add an extra layer. 5 of Cups. So this is 10 of Swords. Why did you get caught in this shit, right? All right, it's just, it's 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the 5 of Wands. This is almost like being, I mean, Gabby, did you get the crab energy? I mean, did you manage one more time to find yourself in a situation where people don't like you? Anyway, I do see you being sad, alright? There could be a third party situation taking place here in the past. For some of you Capricorns, there's gotta be honest here with you, that may be an energy related to you also getting out of a sad energy. I know it's gonna sound harsh, especially if you have been feeling backstabbed, alright? If that, and if you may felt as though someone here has gossiped about you, or it's not that they were in and out and they placed you in competition, there is a strong challenge here in dealing with the change, of emotionally disconnecting from it. And some of you are going into this, it's almost like Cancerian energy, where it is that you're protecting yourself, saying, no, no, no. Take care, enemies are working against you. That is not great energy. To kickstart the entire thing, that is the bad, that is something working in the night. They are working behind your back when you don't see it. Someone here has keeping their options open properly. I don't know. Show me more about that one. Oh fuck, shows up as a teamwork almost. 3 of Pentacles and oh sweetheart. It's almost like someone here it's like when you know when children on the playground and there's one child being excluded. Maybe a Capricorn this week here. Anyway, there is just, you know, I don't know, you know, yeah, this is an exclusion energy. Birth, conception of a child or an enterprise. Comes with the 3 of Swords. Alright, good energies. There's something good here, right? Alright, so I do see you having disappointment and getting something here going. It's almost as though a woman here with dark hair may actually be getting something that you're not getting, or something like that. Yeah, there's a third party situation here. The thing is, Cabby, some of you... Right, how can I explain this? Yes, there may be a woman with dark hair that's getting something. And it's... The thing is, what they're getting is what you really want. Okay? It's what you really want. Or you want it. There's a third energy here, and it does, however, show up a little bit as though it's in the past. It's not in the present moment, it's a past energy, but it is here. I'm gonna lay out, no, you're gonna, if you want to, you can check out the collective here, right? But this is a past energy. 333, you're struggling with letting it go. Because this was something you really wanted. This could have been your wish fulfillment. Alright, Gabby? You could be dealing with a Virgo, meaning this woman with dark hair could be a Virgo, by the way. Although she has also shown up in the Libra reading. This woman is interesting. Kind of want to do a spy on her. For you. Should I do a spy reading? Leave a comment, Cabby, if you want me to do a spy reading on a dark woman here. So anyway... what you're going to be giving or receiving a precious gift. It's almost like giving up, or giving, saying, I'm quitting. Let's say that you are in a work situation here and you're not chosen, then you know what you're going to do? You're going to quit. You will be receiving or giving a precious gift. It comes with the eight of cups. So the precious gift you may be giving is you saying, I invested a lot of myself in it, now I'm leaving. You're giving them the gift of your departure. I want to say it's such a typical Capricorn thing to do. Although I heard Leos do the same thing sometimes, of saying, you don't know how to appreciate me, I'm leaving. By the way, Cabby, some of you may actually have an encounter with someone with dark hair, and it could be turn out interesting. There's a woman here with dark hair, and as a result, you're leaving something else behind. You know what, you place yourself. All I get here, strongest energy I got when I look at this over here, it's almost like someone here is being deceiving to you. They're telling you one thing, they're keeping their options open. Shows up as in work, okay? Shows up, but you place it. I keep getting like this child being excluded on the playground, but you can place that into, you know, all contact. It's just being excluded. It's not a nice feeling. But what we're getting here is an exclusion on an emotional level. You may not be excluded physically, you may be present, but you know what I mean when you can sit there and you feel as though you're not. It's like, I might as well just get up and leave the room. My presence is not important here. That's the energy here. Alright, saying, alright, you know what, if that is the case, then I'm going to gift you my departure. To go somewhere where I'm appreciated. And in that case, I do probably see you making plans with some woman here with dark hair or something like that. But it may also be this woman. Alright, anyway, third party here. But the challenge is that there's something you really want. So some of you are holding on to it because you really want. It's your wish. It's yours, it's yours, it's yours, it's yours. Yes, Cabby. Someone here is pointing and saying there's some work that needs to be done. I don't know if this is you being afraid of, you're not afraid of work. It may be your planning mode here, or someone here is going all planning mode, and they're pointing and they're saying this is going to be, or maybe they're saying that you're going to be a challenge, so they want something done now. You're going to be a challenge, so I don't know. You know, this energy is insane. No, insane. It's just what I don't like about it is that someone here is going behind someone's back, and I don't like that. Even if this is you doing it. Yeah, I'm not enjoying it. Nor the energy here. Someone here is juggling and pushing away. Shows up as you being pushed away. Right? This may be a past energy, but then you're stuck in it. Right? This here. It may be a backstabbing energy, but it's a. Then we are dealing here with you emotionally releasing this. Okay, Cappy? Check out the collective if this was not for you. Oh, by the way, Cabbies. Completely different one. Oh, that's good. Sorry, it's because now I finally got... There was one group there where I was a little bit... When did I last connect to that group? Some of you are also... I don't know. It's almost like a surprise party. But no. There are two women. It's almost like I get like a woman here trying to, they're working on, this would be a woman with dark hair, or could actually be blonde, because I also got fair woman here. Someone wanting to surprise you, by the way. All right, that's that was another one. All right, see here what we have. In that case, it would, I don't know, someone may be trying to surprise you, but they may surprise you at a time where you're not expecting it, because you were stuck in the other energy there, right? Anyway, what do we have for the Aquarius? 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 Aquarius. Seven of Pentacles. Checking out your resources, checking out what needs to be done, what needs to be kept, what needs to be cut. We have a horseshoe, good luck, and a grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. We have a parrot, someone will gossip about your secrets. We have a wall, and we have a scissor. Okay, then we have Seven of Pentacles, Judgment, Ten of Wands, and the Six of Wands. Knight of Cups underneath the entire thing. Horseshoe, grasshopper. We have here, first and foremost, we have a situation. You want a pause mode, right? You want a pause mode. You're looking at a situation, contemplating what is the best solution, what needs to be done. Can you focus? And there we go. You're contemplating what needs to be done. Could be in the garden, right? But because he's doing garden work here. But it is a matter about looking at those leaves, figuring out which leaves need to be cut and which needs to be kept. Typical garden work. But there's a situation here that that require careful handling. You all have a little small lock here with you, right? Small lock. Lock has bestowed upon you. Something about getting something. I guess knocking one's head like, but anyway. But there's still a situation here that do require careful handling, meaning that you're ready, you're packed, and all of that. And now you have as a grasshopper here to jump to the other side to get, because the grasshopper has a big butt, all right? And that big butt, we're talking about the grasshopper, right? It has a big butt, but that means that when it then jumps, it gotta keep the baggage with it, otherwise it can fall. So it really has to coordinate when it jumps. Otherwise, you know, you've seen with grasshoppers, you're sitting there and then the grass is over there, and suddenly you have a grasshopper there, and you're like, dude, you were supposed to jump over there, but they gonna, I don't know, I'm not, please Google that if you want it scientific there, but that's what I'm getting here, right? You know, about making sure that the planning is almost in order here. That is this looking at what to do. Someone will gossip about your secrets. It could be a phone call, meaning what I get here is that be careful about what it is that you tell other people, because they might use it against you, and it could have result in some sort of a misunderstanding, and then you will be disappointed. So it tends to be about the way that you talk. Oh, sorry here, but it could have to do with the way you communicate, the way what you say, what you do, what you tell about yourself, and what you don't tell about yourself. Because someone here could misunderstand it, especially if it is that they have a tendency to look in black and white rather than looking at both sides of a situation. They are they're very quick, right? They tend to turn whenever, I don't know, you can deal with people that can, they can just misunderstand easily if it is that they don't want to see. They hear what they want to hear, see what they want to see. But I am also getting here someone here talking behind someone's back. Look out for that, right? Meaning that you may say something and then they'll take it, and then they may I don't know, maybe they are chit-chatter, and then they take it on and they misunderstood the entire situation, and that will disappoint you. You could even have to do something with online affairs. You're posting, let's say you post something here and someone completely misunderstands it. Happens a lot around these environments here. Yeah, someone here has a... Yeah, shows up as a family dynamic, or could have to do with a home. Right? Yeah, I keep getting that someone here talks behind someone's back. Or they're going behind someone's back, and but they're misunderstanding something. That's all I get. They're misunderstanding something. You're disappointed. Yeah, this is almost like a friend. Or the way they communicate about you online or something like that. You're really disappointed about them. So you're probably considering how on earth should you then deal with this situation in a proper way. So an important energy this week here is something about you contemplating, figuring out what is the right solution here for you. You know what I kept getting, it keeps showing up here. Although it may not be relevant for all of you, but it's almost like having to give an interview to a newspaper or something. You know, where you're being interviewed with a journalist. Sorry I said that like that, because they are good journalists and then they are journalists, all right? Where you really gotta be careful what it is that you say, because they can fucking twist everything around. People who work in the public space or public sphere, in whatever format, can understand that they can, because your words can be twisted, and you may have intended to say one thing, but they twist it. Sometimes they just misunderstand it because they are going into the conversation or dialogue here with a preconceived notion of what it is that they want to get from it, right? And I just get that may disappoint you here. It's just disappointment here, right? The way that what you said, or the way you talk properly. You could be harsh with your words and people misunderstand it, and that's not it. What is up with this dark woman here? Anyway, so we are now going on to Pisces. Fireworks went off that night when Alice went home. What's that about? Pisces. 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 Seven of Cups. Okay. Why am I not liking the Seven of Cups these days? Alright, the Seven of Cups is, by the way, a Pisces energy. It's energy related to thinking outside the box and having opportunities. We have here a bell announcement. Alright, it's okay. We have an ant. Work, achievement and success. We have a tense, a temporary situation, and we have a fire. Strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Right, that's almost like 4 situations you gave me here. Normally they tie up together. Alright, so key energy has to do with an announcement. I can't keep getting here. Announcement, I got options. 4 cups, 6 of pentacle and 10 of swords. And we have the Queen of Wands, which is another Pisces energy. This is Pisces, Aries, Chakaspa. I don't know if we went through this at some point, but this is Pisces, and what makes part of what makes the Queen of Wands very, very, I wanted to say magical, but powerful, is actually that she connects to the Pisces energy. She is the first house, Aries, the self and all that. And the 12th house, Pisces, which can be self-sabotaging behaviors. And what we don't see, what makes the Queen of Wands very, very powerful, as discussed, is that she has the potential to dive into the Pisces energy, the 12th house, of the unseen, the unknown to oneself. So she can look inside herself. If she's really strong connected in the 12th house with Pisces, she, as an archetype energy, because the Pisces in the 12th house is very, very spiritual, very strong. So, but anyway, so when the as an energy here, she can connect to the energy of the seen, unhidden inside herself, possibly also others, but not, as a keynote, is about herself. She can shine light into herself, and then she can take that, she finds there, which can also be creativity, can be very productive, right? And turn it into something she can move forward with. So she shines light to good and bad. She shines light into her own shadow sometimes, and she brings it in and she uses it. That makes her very powerful. She's also very creative, because you can also dive in there into this sea, this murkiness. It's not self-sabotage, but it's just something, subconsciousness almost, and find creativity there. And then she can turn it into magic, and she becomes very inspiring. That's the Queen of Wands. That's what makes the Pisces, when the Queen of Wands has the Pisces with her, very powerful. Because it's so inspiring. When you're in the presence of people who are like this, it's just very, very inspiring. But they can also, because they are so, they can also, there's a lot that comes with the Queen of Wands here, right? When she's in the good, she's about herself, but not in the egocentric. Sorry, it's just because the Queen of Wands, it's an energy that's sometimes misunderstood, screened as the other woman or something like that. She is more than that. She's precious, all right? She's that very attractive energy, but the reason that she's attractive is because she shines very brightly inside herself. And you can almost sense it. That's why you're attracted to her. But she can also be very, if she's imbalanced, she can either burn out. She really has a burnout. She's really got to be careful here, and then not burning herself out, taking on too much, right? That happens when she's also in the reverse, when she can also be so controlling of her environment. Rather than controlling herself, she controls the environment. She just burns too much, and then she burns out. But anyway, that was just the Queen of Wands there. Anyway, we Seven of Cups, announcement. This is the strong Pisces energy here about going, saying, you see, that's, I can see, being imaginative. But I also keep getting, I have opportunities. What's up with this? Oh, look at who we have here, the King of Wands. Okay, announcements, Eureka, and we have the King of Swords, the Sun, and we have the Queen of Why is it that the Queen of Pentacles keeps showing up around these energies? She shows, this is, whoever she is, my heart just kicked there, whatever it is. Oh, whatever, something here in net. This, I don't know, there's just a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Wands. And a Queen of Wands that really play out these days. Anyway, so more about this one. Six of Wands. Eureka, I keep getting Eureka. I have opportunities. Pisces, let me say what I get for you here. Get that you're very, 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 very attractive these days. That the Queen of Wands, that's you. You're very attractive. Now, as I picked up previously, you may be in a situation where it is that you require a lot of freedom. People who try to dictate you are not gonna work. There we have the Queen of Wands as the person from the outside here. Anyone trying to control you, it's not gonna work here. Right? It's not going to work. You make it very clear. I feel so you're going to make it very clear to someone here that you have options. If someone here is trying to lure you into something, it's not going to work. You are, however, also feeling very victorious in something here, especially if this is in your career. You get that you're trying something new. You're expanding. You're looking outside the box. You're curious. You could be very much about your work this opportunity going on right now. Keep getting opportunity. You may be saying not that you're not social or anything. It's just with the Four of Cups here, it's just getting, it may not be that important right now. You may be figuring out, you know, in your creative zone here with the Queen of Wands, where you're figuring out something here, either be it working on yourself or figuring out, finding that, for some of you it's working on yourself, for others it's that of getting an idea almost. So Pisces needs to find an idea, right? Pisces is, you're doing your creative work. Anyway, so yeah, work is important here. You might find yourself in a temporary situation where I feel as though you have to, is it because you're dependent financially on a situation here? I don't know, I'm gonna look into this. There's a temporary situation. Oh, I get it. Yeah, there's a temporary situation where you may not be satisfied with the what you are getting from the effort. Right? It's like a paycheck. You're not satisfied with the money you get from the work. Or if this is in love, you're not satisfied with the what you're getting from it, right? Meaning that if you give a lot and this person never has time for you, they're breadcrumbing you, you're just not satisfied. Then you're saying no. Because that's why I get this, Eureka, I have options. Don't, you know, you can't offer me this little, I have other options. It's almost like laughing at an offer here, saying, really? That what you want to give me? No. Strong emotion of passionate love and hate, and it comes with the Ten of Swords. I don't know what on earth here. Is this you pulling that? Or say, it is a little bit here. Oh, you place yourself in the roles, right? Why do I keep getting that you have a friend that comes at you very, very quickly with love offers? Again and again and again and again and again. Very passionately. And every time they come, you just say, no. Someone here is sneaking away. It's almost like someone here is trying to steal someone away from a partnership. But they're coming with offers to someone saying, we can offer you something better. Or I can offer you something better, a better relationship than this person. And you're saying no. No. You're very loyal in that way. Right? You really can't fool. But the way that they're doing it, they're actually manifesting a mental prison for themselves. I keep getting this. I don't know who this is. They have a wounded feminine energy. They probably... they should probably stop themselves. Sorry, I know it's hard to say, but I picked up on it previously, and that's what be the Queen of Wands that can be a little bit of a drain, right? For some of you, it is in love. For others of you, I really get this. It's a mix between career and love. Meaning that for some of you, it has that energy about, you know, someone trying to give you an offer for better work, and you... A, they are probably not offering enough money, or B, it's just not good enough, you know, it's just not good enough. It's like you already have something here of your own, and you're not interested in that. No, it's because they're offering you something when it is that you actually, things could be a little, you know, tight. But that situation is temporary, by the way. And then we have it in love, where it is also there's a temporary situation where there could like be a breadcrumbing or something. It's not really, yeah. And then we have another one trying to butt in or something like that. I don't know. I just get a strong, passionate response from you saying, Eureka, I got options. I'm not afraid to walk away. If you don't know how to treat me properly, I'm leaving. And also something about if someone here tries to tie you down in something, again, I get the Eureka, I got options. You're very demanding. But it's a weird energy because I can feel it, and it's almost like a spine. It's an interesting Pisces energy. It's just saying I ain't taking bullshit. It's different from the very kind and sweet, not kind, it's very different from the normal floating, dreamy Pisces. The dreamy is still here, it's just very, very, it's almost like, can I say it? No, I wanted to say it's a little bit like the Capricorn. No, it's not. I actually can't place it. Anyway, so now we're going on to the collective. Show me the collective. For those that did not resonate with the sun sign. Collective. And as I said, this is for those who did not resonate with the sun sign. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Go check out the Pisces reading because I went through the Queen of Wands in details in the beginning of that reading. Right? So now we have, there were too many there. Trouble, accusations, a turkey, someone is behaving stupidly. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Right, so we have a quill, back to the basics. We have a ladder, climbing towards success. We have a fox, shrewdness, resourcefulness, especially in business. And we have hills, which is obstacles to overcome. And we had that frying pan, turkey, someone is behaving stupidly, change is coming. Oh, things will not always be this way. Climbing towards success. Okay, Queen of Wands, Five of Pentacle, Tower, and the Eight of Pentacle. Seven of Pentacle there. Queen of Pentacle there. All right, and the Eight of Wands. Good, back to the basics. That's the first step here. Someone here could be behaving like an idiot. They may look, you may not consider them to be much, but they are turkey. They are like, you don't have nothing. You have nothing to offer, but do not be mistaken. This turkey here can fry up some trouble. Yes, they can. Why do I keep getting that they're basically getting themselves killed? Not like that, but you know what it's like. They are behaving stupidly. It's like they don't quite understand. They may not see that their actions are gonna come back to fry their own ass. But never mind. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming your way. So, if you find yourself accused and troubled, it's not always going to be this way. You're caterpillaring into a butterfly at some point here. But first and foremost, the message is get back to the basics. Stop. Never mind what everybody else is doing. Focus on what it is that you're doing. Rather than accusing everybody else, if this is you, right? And I'm going to sound harsh. If you are pointing fingers at everyone else, stop wasting your time on that. Point inside yourself. Look at the Queen of Wands as I went over it in the beginning of the Pisces reading, where she showed up, right? Meaning that don't be a turkey yourself. You are climbing towards success, but there's probably a competition here along the way. Voices, tension, arguments, people who want to combat, people who are probably out for the same thing as you. With the fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness in business. It may come to a shock to you that you may have some sort of a skills you gotta learn, you gotta cultivate in order to get things going here, right? Get back to the basics. Work on yourself. Keep working on yourself. Rather than focusing on what everybody else is doing, focus on what it is that you're doing. And then you're going to climb towards success. Success comes from your work. Some of why is that? What's that? Shrewdness, resourcefulness, especially in business. Oh. Again, I keep getting stop focusing on what everybody else is doing. It may come to a shock to you that other people who have, or someone here have opportunities. This is my bad consciousness. This is also, by the way, an energy of not wanting to face something here. Something is coming out into the light. It's coming out into the light that someone here kept their options open, and they are very, yes, they are extremely resourceful. So, yeah. It's about connecting to your own masculine energy, by the way. That of purpose and intention. And then connecting to your Queen of Wands energy. Back to the basics there. If you want to come out of some sort of a redundancy, if you want to come out of breadcrumbing situations, if you want to stop being a rebound, if this is in love, of using and always getting breadcrumbs and then complaining about the breadcrumbs, get back to your basics. Right? Just do you, basically. Do you, focus on you, success will come. Stop focusing on what everybody else is doing. Stop stressing about it. I know it's easier said than done, but that's basically the message I'm getting here. There's someone here accusing everybody, someone else's value system. It's like, it's a little bit of a spoiled brat. No, sorry, it's mean, but a little bit of that energy of it. It's so much easier just to look everywhere else, rather than saying, all right, what's your responsibility in this? All right. When you pull upon your resourcefulness, which you have within you, you will get something. I also got something here about a survival mechanism. Some of you are not gonna like me for saying this. I get a coping mechanism, survival mechanism, where it's a little bit self-centered, which is similar to that of it's everybody else's fault rather than mine. I have no responsibility in this. It's them. It's always them. Nothing to do with me. Right? I believe it can be a coping mechanism that makes it easier to deal with one's own shortcomings, because it's easier to focus on the shortcomings of others than to those of ourselves. I know it's mean. It may be something that we can use in a situation where it feels as though something crashes down. I don't know. Shock. This is where you will probably see people here be faced with the choice of going all chaser or working on oneself for the reasons that are about you and not the typical. Sorry, I'm not being mean here, right? But it's not about, I work on myself for myself, and then if you were to be bloody honest with yourself, you're doing it to attract someone back or something like that, right? I don't know. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Pay attention to your finances. Great personal sorrow, and increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Isn't it a little bit like I just said? Keep getting as though if some of you know. It says there's someone here someone here is guilty in something. It may be, by the way, it could be a person that you're dealing with who already know something that you if you were to open your eyes, you would probably also see. But if you were to open them, then you would see things crashing down. Sorry. Yeah. I'm so sorry, guys. What I get here is that there are two paths. One is you defending yourself and also reaching out for help, but not be careful here about the people who circulate around you, right? Be careful of that. That's a little bit of a different energy, which is probably that you are the problem, right? That if you, all right. Anyway, the person who is casting blame is either you or look out for it. But anyway, you take what it is. Control your anger. Temptation will test you. Wish is granted, which is modeled on clear thinking. Right. You're gonna hate me for saying this again. Control your anger or you will be sorry. That's basically response. Right? How do you respond or do you react? There may be a situation where you will be tempted. There will be a temptation for you to really lose it. Where it's lightning. It's like something coming from the outside here. Right? That has to do with, I mean, it could be in work, it could be the understanding here. That's just something coming out into the light. What's coming out into the light? That you are on the road to success, and honor and respect will come to you. It's a younger woman and a rat. Is it like the understanding that some woman here, that while you were on the path, it's either you are on the right path to get some sort of position here or whatever, and then someone goes behind your back. And then it's like a woman here offering someone something better, and you may actually be getting this information, and then you're, or how can I explain it? If this is you trying to play a game with someone here, and you push them away, and then they go out and they find another woman, or it showed up as a woman, right? Or they find another person. You got what you wanted, which was if you push them away to make them chase you. You played a game and you got played. And you got your wish, which was that model on clear thinking. If you were hoping for them to confuse them as much as possible, so they would come chasing for you, and then instead they just abandon you. You got what you wanted. Your own unclear thinking here, right? Because it's almost like this person here that's being pushed away, which also could be you. You place yourself, all right? It's almost like a bloody fairy tale here. Yeah. It's like, yeah, it goes back to basics here and climbs towards success. Again, that's you here, right? Because the situation is temporary. They come to understand. You place yourself, I lost track here. The person who's been pushed out, they come to understand that the person who pushes them out, they are insincere, they are undependable. They are like a feather, you can't count on them. And in order for them to look out for their own security, especially in terms of money, right? Because it could be in work, right? It's like someone, I don't know, a bad boss again or something like that. I mean, there is a sorrow here. Because maybe it was something that they really wanted, but, or you, whatever. But they are focused on their own sense of security, probably in terms of also an income. So they increase their effort as it is set up here. You know, the understanding that things will not always be this way, a change is coming, this is temporary. They work on their skills. As it was also said, was it you? I can't remember it anymore. Working on skills, perfecting, right? Rather than focusing outward on what everybody else is participating in this accusation shit, right? They work on themselves and probably in the process they find someone else. I don't know. It's the player get played, let's say like that. Let's do a quick one, another one. We have, you will soon be playing a different role. We have something important such as a new job or a raise. We have a not unsuccessful plans. And we have a dolphin financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Yeah, if you were hoping that you would be getting some, you will be playing a different role. A different hat is going to be granted to you. I do, however, see a loss related to some sort of a new beginning where the plans were not successfully made. So whatever you did, it's coming back, right? It's almost a little bit like karma, good or worse. Yeah, there is a strong indication here of if you pushed something away, you lost it. Whoever this is for, okay? So that's that. See you next week. Take care. Ciao.